What's going on, headliners? Welcome back to Headliner Gaming, and this is a great day. Why? Because it feels like I've been waiting for months. It really hasn't been that long, but that's what it's felt like. But the day has finally arrived for this bad boy. That's right. Let's bring it over here. The PS5 is finally here. It's so big, I can barely fit it in the camera. That's right. We've got the PS5 here, ready to go. What we're going to do an unboxing so you can check and see what it looks like on the inside. We're going to get it set up. We're going to show you the first look at it, show you a little bit of gameplay probably, and it's going to be exciting. We are ready to roll. Target played with my emotions a little bit. That's where I pre-ordered it through. They told me it would be here between the 11th and the 15th, and then it updated and said the 15th, and then it updated to say the 18th. Well, this morning, when I was sitting on my couch doing some work, I saw the FedEx guy walking up the driveway, and I already knew what was going on. So, FedEx, just let this know, this is my public apology. I did not mean to offend your delivery driver this morning, okay? I accidentally knocked him down, may have kissed him, may have started to make love to the PS5 while he was still holding it. Neither here nor there, okay? That's fine. This is my public apology, which is what they wanted. So even though they won't deliver to my house anymore, you know, I'll try not to do that to the UPS guy next time. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's unbox this baby and get her rolling. Hopefully you all are as excited as I am. All right, here we go. We've got the PlayStation 5. Let's get this thing opened up. Unfortunately, there isn't more room in the studio, or we would definitely make sure that we could get a better look at that. But there's the back of the box. Oh my God. How can we not want to get this thing out of here and ready to roll? We're going to be very careful with it. I don't want to rip the box. That's how beautiful it is. I don't even want to rip the box. Let's get this sticker off here. If I can. I probably should have brought some scissors out with me, but you know, we're a little excited right now. It's hard to remember everything that you need to do. This has to be the stickiest sticker of all time. There we go. There we go. We got it. I end up ripping the box anyway. See? I'm that kid at Christmas that very delicately takes all the paper off. And doesn't want to rip anything. Oops. All right, here we go. Now we're moving. Now we're chugging along. There we go. Oh, I ripped the box again. Look at me, chat. I'm trying to be tedious with my work here, and I'm just causing all sorts of chaos already. This thing is packed in here beautifully. Love it. So on top, we got a small box on top first. Let's pull this one out. Okay. Check and see what we got in here first. Let's open this up. All right, here we go. We've got, obviously, our power cord first. Boom. I'm going to set that off to the side. We got our instruction manual. Who needs instruction manuals, right? We know what to do. We're going to plug and play, baby. Plug and play. Open this up. What do we got here? Ooh, what is this? Oh, is it a stand? I'm not going to lie. I don't know what it is. Is it a stand? Does it say in here? Let's look in the instruction manual. Yes, it's the base. Yes, that's what it is. So remember when I said we were going to plug and play? Well, that was before I came across something that I didn't realize what it was. And then, of course, our HDMI cable. Boom. Ready to roll. We got that. Let's get everything out of this box. And then, of course, look over here. What do we got over here? Okay. Charging cable for the controller. And then here it is. Look at the controller. Oh, chat. Beautiful. Here it is. You can see it right there. Take a look at all of it. It's light. It feels a lot lighter than I was anticipating. And honestly, it's not as big as I thought either. I was kind of worried by the pictures that this thing was going to be a behemoth, but it's not. Let me grab, where's my controller at? Where's my PS4 controller? Hold on, let me grab it. It's back here. I don't have a whole lot of room in the studio right now with all this. So here they are side by side next to each other. Really no difference. Yeah, the design's a little bit different, obviously. It's a little bit different than what we're used to seeing on the PlayStation controllers. But still, very close in size, which I'm happy about. Because when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be much more like the Xbox controller. And it's not, which is great. I absolutely love it. Very happy about this controller. Let's get this thing out of the way. We don't need that anymore. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. Let's set that right here. We've got the base right here. And of course, right, the main entree. Okay. The headliner. The main act is what we want. So let's pull this bad boy out of here. It is heavier than almighty. Holy crap. Woo! This thing's big. Okay, let's try to be a little bit more cautious with it, all right? Let's lay it down on the side here. There we go. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I don't even have all the packaging out yet, and I can already tell it might be the most beautiful thing I've ever laid eyes on. Shh, don't tell my family. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Headliners. Holy smokes. This thing is big. Remember when the PlayStation 3s first came out? It was that gigantic, shiny black box. Basically the same thing, except it's matte white. Holy crap. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It is huge. I can't... Here, I can pull my PlayStation off the wall real quick, and I can show you a comparison of the two. Alright, so here, I've got my PlayStation 4 here. Alright? This is the PlayStation 4 compared to the PlayStation 5. Oh my gosh. It's gigantic. Holy Lord. So this, yeah, so now you're seeing here, let me put my head on this. This is what your head looks. See? This is how big this bad boy is. Okay? You can fit basically my entire head in it. And I've got a pretty big head. Okay? I've got a pretty big head. But look at this thing. Let's take a look. Obviously, you've got your ventilation here on the back side, your power cord, your HDMI. You've got your internet there, your Ethernet. You've got your two USB ports there. On this side, I did get the one with the disk drive. So I've got the disk drive in mine. So if I wouldn't have gotten the disk drive, obviously this would be a little bit thinner here. But I wanted to go with the disk drive because it would save me some space because I wouldn't have to download as much onto the PS5 itself. So I wanted to go with that. What's interesting is we have one USB here on the front, which I'm assuming is where you would put. Just want to make sure. Yep. So you can plug your controller in there. With the PS4, you've got two on the front. And then we've got another little port there that can be used as well. But that is what this bad boy looks like. So it will stand up like this. Now the problem is finding room in the studio for this thing. Holy crap. I was expecting big, but I was not expecting that big. And quite honestly, like if you look at this, I don't know. I feel like some people might think that this looks like human anatomy, but we won't We won't go any further with that. This is a PG 13. No, PG. It shouldn't even be 13. Okay, it is. I'm lying. All right, chat. There it is. Okay, there's the unboxing. Now I'm going to take some time. Let me get this thing set up. Let's take a look at it, and let's get to gaming. All right, chat, here we go. Got to fire it up. Let's take a look at this baby and see what it can do. There we go. It is crisp and clean, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I will say this. You might not be able to tell by the video, by what you're watching here, but the screen in front of me on my monitor is magnificent. Absolutely love it. Now, let's talk a little bit about what may or may not look different on the PS5. Now, one thing for sure that you'll notice right away, something that comes already preloaded on the PS5 is this Astro's Playroom. And it's basically going to be like, it lets you look at the new capabilities of the PS5, the controller as well, because the controller has some DualSense technologies in it and some things that you can do with it in the PS5 games. So you'll definitely want to check that out so you can use the PS5 to the best of its abilities. The layout looks the same, but it's not exactly the same. So one thing that I really like that they've done this year, they split up the games and the media. Now, me personally, I don't use my PlayStation to watch movies and things of that nature because I've got so much loaded on it. Game-wise, I don't load up the other apps on it because there's no reason for me to. You know, I'll do that stuff on my computer or my phone or a tablet or something. I don't use my PS5 for that. So they have the games and the media actually separated on the PS5. So when you're on the games, obviously you can go through all of your games here, and your media is going to be on this side. And I like that because you don't have to go through everything at the top of your screen to get to it. So I like how they've got it separated on the PS5. Another thing too, just to give you a heads up on, some of the settings are a little bit different this year as well. Like the HD CP settings that you have to set up so you can actually stream, those are in different areas. There's some other things as well if you were to go down to like captures and broadcasts that you can do. So it's always a good idea to kind of get familiar with where the settings and everything are if you're looking for something in particular. And the one thing that's a little bit different, so on the PS4, you basically had like 2 rows of options that were listed. Obviously, you had all of your options that you could go through here, but then above it was another set of options. Those aren't there anymore. You have to press the PS button one time, and then you'll come down here, and then you'll have those options down here. So your switcher here allows you to switch in between games that you're playing. Again, with the PS5, you can just go back and forth between games like that. Your notifications are down here as well. So you see a lot of notifications here. I'm getting everything set up for Call of Duty. I had to re-download basically everything, but I did that prior to getting everything started for the video, so I didn't bore you with all of that. And then also, another thing to mention too, notifications during games is automatically turned off prior to like you starting up. So when you start up, it's going to tell you that all of that has been done, and you actually have to turn it off and on. So you'll want to make sure that you go in and change those so you're getting those notifications to you when you're actually playing games. So like these videos and broadcasts, voice chat, all these things, you want to make sure that they're showing up during games. If you want them during videos and broadcasts, you can do that too. But again, like all these things, you want to make sure that you've got those set up so you know for sure that you're getting all of your notifications. Okay, the last thing that you want to do is not get your game notifications while you're playing. But back down to that screen, so you've got notifications there. Your game base is here, so this is really telling you everybody that is online, all of your friends, recent parties that you've had, things of that nature. You can view all your friends from there. You've got quick access to your music. You can make your sound changes here if there's any sound changes that you want to make while you're doing that. Your mic settings are here. One thing you can do this year on the PlayStation 5 controller is there is actually a button to mute the microphone. There is a microphone built into the controller. If you don't have it muted while you're playing and you're playing with people, they will be able to hear you whether or not you have a mic set up. I realized it earlier when I was messing with some of the settings, and I was like, why is my audio being picked up? I don't have anything plugged in right now. And then I realized it was the controller. So you got to mute that microphone. And then for the accessories, again, if you've got any accessories. Now, I will tell you to start off with, I'm using my PS4 controller because I was doing some different things in Modern Warfare, and I have bumpers that connect to my PS4 controller that don't connect to the PS5 controller. So actually, for me to get those bumpers back on, I'm gonna have to go order myself a controller from like Scuff or somewhere like that. So I've got that plugged in right now. Just a heads up, just in case you were wondering, or you use any of those attachments. The attachments I have do not necessarily work with this controller. However, it does still have at the bottom, it does still have the area for your headphones. So if you were one that played just plugging like headphones in, you can still do that here on this controller. And again, it's got a built-in mic, so you don't necessarily need to do that. You can just press that button and that mic will be able to pick you up right from there. And then obviously all of your other options through here as well. And you can customize too. You can customize if you want to do that. It's sleek. It's clean. I love the way it looks. It's absolutely amazing. Well, I mean, I'm starting up a game here real quick. I will say too, for the PS5, now I have pretty legit internet. Okay, so I pay for the best internet that you can possibly get through my provider, which is Comcast. They're awful, but it's okay anyway. I pay for that. But even with that internet, the difference between the downloading and uploading speeds were significant from it being plugged in, from what I saw for my PlayStation 4 to what I saw to my PlayStation 5. It is incredible. I was getting, for the most part, when I looked, I was getting at least a minimum of 150 more megabytes per second from this than I was from my PS4. So the load times and everything were absolutely outstanding. And again, you're not going to be able to see too much different of the gameplay here. I mean, all of this looks exactly the same. If you're looking for like game-specific content, if you're wanting to see how the games look, what I'm going to be doing is the first game I'll be playing is Call of Duty Cold War for the PlayStation 5. I've got that actually downloaded and ready to go. You see there where it says PS4. Call of Duty Black Ops is for the PS5. I have the PS5 version of that. So we are solid and set there. So we'll really see that significant change in gameplay with that. So make sure that you're hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and sticking around, because I'm going to be streaming Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, but then I'm going to rip that video for tomorrow, and then I'm going to upload a video as well, so you can see the actual different gameplay. So hopefully you all appreciate it and like the content, the box opening for the PS5, taking a look at what looks different on here. Really excited to really dive deep and find out what exactly this machine can do. It's going to be a lot of fun. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let me know down in the comments below any questions you have about the PS5. What do you like and like so far if you have one, or what do you like and dislike so far if you have one? Are you planning on getting one? Why is PlayStation always better than Xbox? Go ahead and leave those comments down below. So Headliner Nation, appreciate you all tuning into this video. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.